Rhythm and Knowledge, the Rhythm and Knowledge album, is one of the lesser-known unreleased Death Row Records albums, which hardly anyone knows about or is aware of. The Rhythm and Knowledge album has that smooth, sultry 90s R&B sound. Their entire album has that 90s vibe also. Death Row definitely had the game on lock back in 1994. Their album was produced by Sean Barney Ruble Thomas. The members of Rhythm and Knowledge were J. Swift, aka Swift Digg, Kedrick Johnson, and Sean Barney Ruble Thomas. Sean Barney Ruble Thomas was the person with the low voice singing ad-libs. Rhythm and Knowledge came from Dallas, Texas. The Rhythm and Knowledge album was supposed to be released in 1994 on Death Row Records. Sadly, the Rhythm and Knowledge album was never released and remains unreleased. Here are the reasons why this album was never released. Rhythm and Knowledge having too much of a commercial sound is the reason why their debut album was never released. Suge Knight and Dr. Dre deemed the album too commercial sounding for Death Row Records, which led to their album being shelved. So the group ended up going their separate ways. Everyone has grown up and forgot about that past bullshit though. Branding is another reason. Suge Knight and Dr. Dre thought Rhythm and Knowledge would hurt their brand for having too much of that commercial sound. Death Row was too stuck in their formula to put out or promote Rhythm and Knowledge. In fact, everybody at Death Row Records thought Rhythm and Knowledge was too commercial for them to come out. Business politics kept the album from being released. Dr. Dre wouldn't release their album because it wasn't gangsta enough for Death Row Records. This is ironic because even Dr. Dre had rapped on one of their songs on their album. For those of you who don't remember, You Bring the Dog Out was used in the Above the Rim soundtrack in 1994. This was one of the most slept on songs on the album. This song has a 90s vibe due to the smooth vocals, crispy thin beats, and drums. The Dog Madness You Bring the Dog Out remix is a remix of You Bring the Dog Out with a sample of Summer Madness by Kool and the Gang. The remix to this song is with the Kool and the Gang sample is straight fire. Both the original version and remix version are produced by Sean Barney Ruble Thomas, who was one of the most talented and slept on in-house producers for Death Row. Sean Barney Ruble Thomas was one of the most talented and slept on in-house Death Row producers. However, sample clearance issues prevented the remix from being released. I Love My People is a pro-black soul song about love for the black race and black people. This song is about giving love and respect to people also. Other songs recorded for the album were Ask Somebody Dog, Black Queen, Don't Worry, Feels Good to Be Black, Giving It Back, I Love My People, which I just mentioned, Live Show, and Push Up.